Good morning. We are just about to sail from Oeiras near Lisbon to Sines, and it's like 6:15 in the morning, so we're just getting up and getting out. But we've just got to go to the fuel pontoon now and fill up and then head out. That's it. I'm just waiting for our guy now to come down for the fuel. We need to get going, so hopefully he's here. We radioed him and he said 5 minutes, but it's been 10, so we'll hope for the best, but all we can do is wait now. So yeah, so the plan is to come out here, cross the bay as quickly as possible so we get out of the depth, into the shallows again and across onto the beach and up, and we would then go following the coast all the way around as Cabo Espichel. Rounding that'll be the only challenging bit today if it is a bit windy out there. And then follow the coast up and then back down towards Sines. The wind's going to pick up later on, as it always does along this coastline in the afternoons. We'll just hopefully be behind us, maybe on the starboard quarter, a little bit like that. So yeah, and we just got to watch out for swell, as long as the swells, yeah, and things. Yeah, orcas are really active at the minute in this area. A boat yesterday got attacked just north of Sines, and it's got its rudder removed, and they got towed in to Sines. So that was in the group on the online Telegram group, and so we're literally just we know now that they're there, and we just need to keep our wits about us, keep shallow, and hope for the best. Okay, just got a bit of main up. All of it. We've got sort of 7 knots actually now. It was 6 of wind, now 8. It's not too bad, so getting there. We might put a bit of head sail up if it carries on. But for some reason we're only going 2 knots. So whether we've got 4 knots now, so maybe it's just the swell holding us back, because there is a bit rolling in from behind us actually now. It's probably as we're going over shallower bits. So it's just how shallow can we go. I don't want to get too close to that mound over there, but I don't want to get too far out to open water either. So the depths look okay on the chart plotter. 6s, does go into a bit of 4s.
And there's a 3.8 patch.
There's a 3.8 patch, but all of it should be fine. We are at low water now, so it's just wait and see.
Sorry, that was a big yawn.
We're just getting up to the Cape of Espichel, I think, Cabo Espichel, and we are about a mile off of it now. So we're preparing ourselves for any sort of acceleration of wind and things like that you usually get around these kind of huge kind of rock faces. Yeah, the wind sort of does spanning things, so we're just sort of being a bit careful as we approach. We've taken a little bit of main in. The wind's been pretty inconsistent. I think because we're so close to shore, we're getting it off the shore a little bit, and we're also getting it to the side, so it's kind of giving us nothing really in the middle. But that might change as we get round. So yeah, the head sail's been put away as well, because that was just flapping around doing not a lot, and the motor's been on the whole way as usual. I think we're probably fighting a little bit of tide as well, quite a bit, because we've been doing about 3.5 knots the whole way, and we're just sort of having a discussion of whether we can actually make it down to Sines before it gets dark. Yeah, I don't think it's possible doing these sorts of speeds. And when we tuck in just up here as well, along by Sesimbra and Sebutal, we'll have no wind there either because we'll be next to the rocks again all the way. There are a couple of anchorages up there. We might be able to go into those instead and maybe just try again tomorrow. So, but yeah, this is the important bit, just getting around the cape. Yeah, it's just quite annoying as well where we've got to be sort of within the 20-metre depth contour if we can to avoid these orcas. But look how close that means we're getting then to the shore, and obviously then you can't really see how the waves are, but they're breaking obviously on the shore there. Yeah, you can never tell with how the swell is on camera, but yeah, so it's just a sort of guessing game of, well, how far off is too far off for orcas, but how close is too close in case something goes wrong and you're straight up onto the rocks. So Lauren's having a bit of a kip because we were up early. Maybe it's a bit of seasickness as well because we are, let's say, bobbing around in this swell like a bit of a yo-yo. So yeah, even the hardiest of sailors might turn a little bit green. So that's the cape, that's the point there. We're just spotting all this sort of white foam on the water and it stretches out. You can see it in front of us as well. We thought it was sort of breaking waves at first, but now we're not too sure. We think it's just maybe foam coming off of where obviously all the water's getting twisted up around there. So it's nothing underneath there, so the chart says anyway. So it's not like there's any rocks that's kicking up any water. So I think it's just a case of ducking through it and just hoping for the best, but the waves will be behind us, pushing us through anyway. So I think we just pick a gap and go for it. So don't want to get too close to this though, obviously. Yeah, it's just all foamy water. Nothing untoward. Obviously there's a fair bit going on over there. I think there might be a couple of big ones behind us, big waves following us. So we'll see how we get on, but after through this, I'm hoping we settle down. Big patches of seagrass or something similar. Lauren thinks she's going to harpoon it.
Nah, I just got to protect us in case it comes to the prop.
Protect us. Yeah, good point.
Look at all that. All the way along.
Yeah, it's just you can't really see it too well, but like just here there's just all this sea grass. It looks like fern, but I think
It's like really thick.
yeah, it's some sort of sea grass, but just another thing to contend with on our trip.
Good news though,
What's that?
I don't feel as seasick.
Nice, bit of Coca-Cola settling things up.
It's not an ad.
Not an ad, and we should really stop drinking the poison water.
With water.
But yeah,
Wait, like my boat is
Going
ready
over
to
here.
go, everything's like, you know.
yeah, Lauren's in charge of the boat hook, so keep her out of trouble. Have you ever had the feeling that you're being watched? Something didn't feel quite right as we rounded the cape, but we couldn't put our finger on it. What we didn't know then was that in little over an hour's time, in this exact location, a sailing boat would be attacked by orcas. An Instagram reel was posted on the Orca Telegram group that evening, and we quickly realised just how lucky we'd been. Our thoughts were of course with those on board as we tried to come to terms with just how close we'd come to losing our rudder, or perhaps our entire floating home. I've decided to pack it in for the day. Lauren's got a bikini on, so it's obviously sunsetting time. She's just lollygagging up the front. But yeah, selfie. But no, we're around in the cave and coming down. We started to get a bit more wind, and I think it's just coming off of these rock faces here. So we've just started doing, you know, like 4 knots boat speed. But looking at the time to arrive in scenes, it was like 2 in the morning. If we could do like 5 knots boat speed, so it's just a bit ridiculous. And it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon now, so we got like 48 or 46 miles left to go. It's just not going to happen in daylight. We don't want to sail at night time because of the orcas, so we're just going to come in now to Sesimbra. I'll put it somewhere. I'll let you know. But yeah, we're going to see how protected it is. This is like a marina wall, and there is a marina behind it. We're going to anchor on the beach, hopefully, if there's some space for us. There's a fair few sort of mooring buoys that are there for smaller boats, so I think I just hope there's space really, and hope there's good holding and there's low, you know, there's not much swell. It's better than just flogging the engine and sails for the next 10 hours or 12 hours. And no one wants to go for a swim. Okay, Sesimbra, we are here. So we've just dropped the hook. So yeah, it's actually quite a touristy destination. It seems there's loads of like day boats, taking people out on rubber rings and things like that. Give you a sort of slow as I can tour of the beach. But yeah, we're just anchored in between 2 other boats. Yeah, there's one just there, and then there's another one next to us. So we're in between them. Really lovely stretch of beach. Very busy, but it is the weekend, so we'll forgive them for that. There's a few gusts coming through here, about 15 knots. So I think there's a bit of hillside and things, not huge amounts of protection, but I can imagine it's very protected from what could be. Time will tell. Yeah, we're going to be here for the night. Might go for a swim. What are you going to do? You're going to go for it?
I'm so cold.
I reckon it's going to be cold. Are you just going to jump?
Yeah. Jump off the side. Is that what's fun?
Better to be able to grab the buoy from here if you are in any trouble. You said you were going to do it.
I know.
You haven't even got the ladder down.
It's so cold.
Yeah. That was it, was it?
I'm gonna go in again.
Well done. We're glad we made the decision to pull in for the evening. Sesimbra is a lovely spot, and we managed to relax and get a good night's sleep. We've been a little bit slow getting these videos out, but with working remotely full time and sailing, it's been a bit tricky. We've got a lot more to share, so we'll try our best to keep the videos coming. Thanks for watching.